Enough. Good. Enough. Enough.
So all I'm doing right here is I'm creating an association with that physical hand motion and the word enough with food, and then hopefully eye contact and food. And so that builds and builds, lots of repetitions, just in this situation, 10 times over and over again, hand motion, enough, food. So honestly, it becomes like good food, good food. We want the word enough to get your dog's attention in a positive way. So you have to condition it.
Enough. Onyx, come. Nope, come. Onyx, come here. Go away. Place. Out of 15. Down. Enough. Good.
So enough is different than no. Enough means stop barking. So he's allowed to bark 2 or 3 times. Then I say, he only barked once here. Then I say enough. If he doesn't listen, I would say enough again and tap the e-collar. Now I tap right here for him not coming to me. But this is a stressful situation. So I'm not just going to demand it with the training tool. He's dragging a leash. I'm going to go get him, help him through this very new scenario for him.
Good.
Now I'm back to conditioning enough about 5 times in a row when it actually happens. A package comes, have food around, ready to go. Bark, 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 enough. He keeps barking, enough. Tap e-collar, come, place, then enough for food several times, at least 5 times. That way enough doesn't start to just mean like a no punishment. He does get an e-collar tap if he doesn't listen to the first enough, but because that is how you proof it. But then you want to make sure that you're still doing the other aspect of it, which is the food. Enough food. Enough food.
Enough. Come. Good boy. Place. Good. Down. Good.
So we're just doing it over and over again so he starts to think that the bell, he can go check out the door, enough, turn around, come back. Now if he went berserk, because he does it the mailman, then it would just be a correction. But it's for everything else that we want to do this, and then eventually the mailman thing will lessen and lessen as well. And he'll be much more comfortable about just coming back to place when I ask him to, or when I say enough. He'll just go from the door, come back to place, lay down.
Enough. Good.
Now, I know he didn't even get up to check out the door, so it looks like we're getting rid of the alert dog. But I assure you, when the dogs go back to their home, being able to have him just sit calmly in place and those noises not be huge triggers anymore is really helpful. Because as things loosen up back into the home, even after practicing this, that bark will come back. Easily, too easily. You'll wish it was more low-key, usually. That's the case anyway. But even if it wasn't, you just give the dog more freedom, they start to bark again. So anyway, just so you guys know, that's why I'm not worried that he's not alert barking here. Also, I want him to be fairly calm before, I let someone come in. Don't let people just walk into your house, especially if your dog has a history of some nervousness. Instead, just have them wait at the door, have them close the door behind them and then walk in. Make sure the dog is comfortable, has sniffed them, and you're kind of assessing the energy of the situation before you even do that. I like to let people walk around a bit if I have a dog with a history of nervousness before I release them or let them say hello or anything. So if you really want to work your dog and really want to get control over their impulses, the excitement or reactivity, anytime they're excited, make sure they listen to you. This dog, Onyx, is really excited to see Maxine and was probably surprised it was her behind the door. And so I'm just doing turns off of Maxine to make sure that he listens to me even though he's excited. And then once he listens to me and he's like, oh, I guess I'm not going to go, get to say hi or get pet. And he's just following me and it's no big deal. And he's comfortable with that. He's relaxed into that. That's when he gets to say hi. Not whenever he's chomping at the bit to say hi. He gets to say hi when he's relaxed and he's not thinking, his brain isn't in that constant forward motion. Like, oh my God, I want to say hi. It's when the dog is relaxed and doesn't care anymore or barely even cares that they get that kind of that freedom. They get that kind of reward. That way you're nurturing a calm and relaxed brain, not a pushy brain in forward motion or just thinking about excitement, stuff like that. We're just doing some more proofing right here. I'm having her be mean because people won't listen. Normal guests don't listen like trainers. And so we're proofing for every scenario. And if you struggle with your dog at home, you should be doing the same.